Matt Boring from here at the Tyson Headquarters showed me how to make flour tortillas from scratch. Let's see. Yes. Yes. Oh. Yes.
So tortillas, basic fundamentals of tortillas are flour, we're going to use lard, baking powder, salt, and water, and that's it.
Okay.
So from there, the trick is do the dry ingredients first. You're going to do your flour, your baking powder, and your salt. And then you're going to cut in your lard. With that, I mean like you're going to mix it and then take it off your hands and then kind of mix it, and you'll see it start to get granulated, kind of grainy.
Yeah, you'll have to kind of just know the texture probably, huh? Okay, we'll get an idea what that looks like.
Yep, and then you'll add about 3/4 of a cup of water, and then it will start to really become doughy.
Yeah.
And it's going to stick to everything.
That's what I like.
Yeah. So you're going to do 2 cups of flour. Whoa, that's all right.
Hello.
All right there. So that's a half of a teaspoon of salt, and then we're going to do 1/4 teaspoon of salt, which is going to give us 3/4 of a teaspoon baking powder, and we're going to use a half teaspoon. So go ahead and mix that.
Okay.
1 tablespoon. And this, of course, lard is just like working with shortening of any kind.
I wonder if you could use bacon grease.
You know, I don't know.
Everything's better with bacon.
I would imagine you could, but I don't know. I've never done it. I know you can use vegetable shortening if you want to use vegetable shortening rather than lard.
Yeah.
So that, you have it in there. So you're going to basically throw the flour on there.
Okay. And mash it.
And kind of mash it. Try and get it grainy.
I'm almost to pea-size lumps here.
That's about what you want.
Okay. Kind of that-ish.
So we're going to add in a little bit of water at a time. And kind of like you're making pasta, just a little bit, and then you add it until you don't think it needs it, but we want it to be a little bit dry because we're going to let it sit and it's going to absorb.
It'll absorb more then.
Yeah. Okay. Now this is like 3/4 of a cup. Yeah, you see how it's starting to flake like that?
Yeah.
A little bit like a biscuit, but it's okay to kind of get it in there. And then now mix all of that together really good and see if you can't squeeze it all.
Okay.
Really clump it in. So you distributed the fat evenly, which is basically the most important part.
Hey, yeah. I see what you mean.
It's all nice and stuck together, and you kind of look at it, it's a little craggly.
Okay, we're going to go around.
Go around it. Anytime you do it, though, and it gets that skin on there, it will really mess it up. Just to be extra careful.
Okay.
Something like that. So we're going to let that go for about 30 minutes.
Okay. Action shot.
We let it rest, and then now, you can see how soft it is.
Yeah.
So here, we'll roll it.
Haha.
So from here, a little bit of flour, right in the middle.
Ooh, yeah. It bounced back a little. Okay, I see.
And
We have tortilla.
so you can do this obviously with a rolling pin. The only problem with a rolling pin, it takes forever. And they don't look as cool as this. Look how I like that. That's just a nice small size taco.
So you let them sit, you let them rest for...
Like less than a minute.
Then you go back, press them again, and then they seem to stay
a little bit bigger, and they seem to stay a little bit longer.
Definitely, yeah.
So we got a hot pan, but not too hot. Just gonna spread my oil around. You can see how hot it is. I already heard the smoke, which means it's over 400 degrees.
Thank you to Tyson Foods and my new friend, Chef Matt Boring. These are very good. And you should go subscribe to his channel. And here's a link. And also on Twitter, he is known as The Boring Chef. Life is what you make it. Let's get our hands dirty.
Can't get it. It's like Hulk hacked it. I don't know what's going on.
I'll cut that out. I got to play in the kitchens here with Chef Matt Boring. And this taco is not boring.